Hello everyone, welcome to D4Drupal channel. Today we are going to see about how to create configurable action plugin. In previous video I shown how to create simple action plugin in your custom model. Today we are going to create an action plugin with a configurable form. And for that here I created a file called dynamic update node action. So here what I'm doing is that when you see the article content, there will be a field called a taxonomic term, right? So I am going to update the term tag field uh, by using the configuration form. I will show you how I am doing. So I can do dynamically whatever I want. I can do the update or removing any term from that particular content. So you can do all those by using the configuration form in the uh, node action. So for that, what I have created a file called dynamic update node action, added a namespace, and when you see the previous video, there I am using a class called action base. It's a base class. So I will be extending here. We are going to create a configuration form. That's why the configuration action base is coming. So I'm just using that here. And then next, so now we are going to create a configuration form, right? That's why I added this in space, and this is for access function. So node to load the node and to load the term, I just having these two classes in action. So you can see as like previous video, so adding new ID and label, and for which entity type it is for node. And then next, what I'm doing, so when you scroll down, I just created a class. So I'll come to execute function at the end. Here I'm just creating a form. In that form, what I'm doing, I'm loading all the terms which is in under this particular vocabulary. So loading all, and I'm constructing the option. So all will be constructed and shown as a checkbox. You can change the form element whatever you want. Here I'm using uh, checkbox here, and I'm just returning the form. When the form is submitted, I'm just saving that in the selected terms configuration. So I'm just getting it and I'm filtering the array and just saving the value. And next is access. So as like before, you have to check. So here you can give no or whatever. So access to particular, uh, do you have access to edit the particular node or not? So that will be returning here. And now you the execute function. So in the execute function, I'm just checking whether the particular entity is node or not. And if there is a configuration selected terms value is not empty, I'm just coming in current. First I'm getting the existing terms whatever the particular node already has. I'm just getting all the term ID, and then what I'm doing next, array column. So here I will get all the term ID. So which means if the node has term ID 1 comma 2, so that will be returning here as array. And next, what I'm doing, array init function. So here I'm just merging these two values. So if the selected terms are like 5 comma 6 comma 1, okay. So these are the terms are selected and these are existing 1 comma 2. Here those two will be merged. If it is merged, what will be the output is this? Is that 5 6 1 and 1 2. So I'm making it init. So the output will be like 5 comma 6 comma 1 comma 2. So here I am updating the tag field with the terms whatever we got from the selected terms and also the existing one. So I'm here just saving the content. So once that is done, so here in a configuration field we have a in the configuration form we have a field called the selected terms, right? So since it's a selected terms, that is a field in your configuration form, it's always better to create a schema file for that. So schema file will be useful when it comes to translation. So if it is a string, automatically the Drupal will be translating the content. So it will be helpful if you want to translate the string which is in the configuration, and also to store it in the DB. So the memory allocation will be taken based upon the type whatever you are giving in the schema file. When you see the previous video where I am not creating any schema file because I don't have any configuration form there. Here I have a configuration form. That's why I am creating here. the schema file. In this schema file, so this is how the file should be. So you have to give the ID of the plugin. So I'm just giving like that, and then configuration. So you can give any name, and here mapping, and give some label for your particular configuration mapping. So here I'm going to map all the form field with the type and the label. So the field is selected terms. So I'm just saying this is an integer, and then selected terms is a label for that. So I created a schema file, and I don't have install file for this particular action, but for previous video we have an install file. Here I don't have that. I will tell you why when I show it in the demo. And that's it. The only two files I have created here. One is one action file and one is one schema file. So hope you all understood these two files. And now I'm going to the site. And you go to the action page. So this is the action page. So this module is already enabled. When you search for dynamic, it will not be there. So since it's a configurable action based action, the action is not created by default because we didn't add configuration in the install folder. Before that, the install folder contains this particular action. So when you install the module, automatically update node title action is created. So here we haven't created any uh, YML file here, but if you want, you can create. So here I haven't created. If you want, you can create, and that will be working. So since it's a configurable, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select that particular action here. So this is the action which we created dynamically. Update field tags, taxonomy term with the so confirmation that is not required. So I will remove them. So let it be there and create. So here, this is the page where I'm going to add all the selected terms. Here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a label as update node with fruit terms. So which means when you go to the tags, in taxonomy term tags, I have some number of terms, all are related to vegetable and fruits. Apple, beans, carrot, mango, orange, and potato. Okay. So here I'm saying that update node with the fruit terms. So which means I'm just selecting apple, orange. I'm not selecting mango here, and I'm saving it. And next I'm going to add one more for vegetable. Add update terms with vegetable terms. So here I'm selecting only carrot, beans, not potato. Save. When you scroll down, so you can see two actions are created. One will be updating all the fruits terms to the node, and one will be updating all the vegetable terms to the node. And when you go to the content, I have to refresh it here. And once you refreshed, so when you see here, I have added a new column called tags. Here, this particular content doesn't have any tags, and this vegetable has potato, and fruit content has mango. So when you select anything for fruit, update fruit terms. So I'm just updating that for these two, and apply to the selected items. So when you scroll down, you can see these two fruits content has the terms which we added. So this particular content alone had mango already. That's why it is there. And both nodes are updated with the fruit terms. So if you want to update vegetable terms to this, apply. So you can see potato, carrot, and beans all are updated. So that's it. So this is how you can create your own custom action with the configurable form. And that's it about today's video. If you like the video, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.